Miracle Center is a faith-based transitional program that has been helping women overcome addiction and alcoholism in Tucson for over 13 years.
They are 100% privately funded through donations and revenue from their 2 thrift stores, and they need your help. Joining us today is Matthew K. McFerrin. Thank you so much for coming.
How's it going? Thank you for having me.
Happy Friday. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Awesome. Can you explain to us a little bit about what the Miracle Center is, what their mission is, and how they accomplish that?
Absolutely. We provide transitional living for women and men now. We opened the first men's house in May of 2013.
Wow.
So we provide those services for men and women where we just remove the peripheral distractions of life and give them the opportunity to lay a foundation in recovery from alcoholism and addiction. So our primary focus is to get people in a place where they can focus on themselves and, not have to. The problem is with a lot of halfway houses and things that you see in the community is you get out of detox or rehab and you go in these places and you immediately have to look for a job and immediately have to start paying rent there. Well, through our thrift stores, we fund the Miracle Center 100%, so we don't need to charge rent to our residents, which gives them the opportunity to lay that foundation that they need to lay in recovery. Yeah.
So what kind of programs do you offer? Because, I mean, it's difficult, obviously, to go through detox and then to just, like you said, some of the other halfway houses are either you pay rent or you're right back where you came from. Yeah. So what are some of the programs that you help to really make sure that this is a lifestyle change?
Well, we're a real structured program, but one of the things that we focus on that makes us a little different than any program you're going to see is, we don't try to get people to conform to what we desire them to do. We give them opportunity to grow on their own. And a lot of times, as a director of the program, my wife Jennifer and I are co-directors. A lot of times it's difficult because you want people to do what you want them to do. But that's not authentic growth, that's conformity. And the problem with conformity is as soon as the person who's making you conform is no longer there, then you go back to doing what you've always done. So we really persevere and, we have a lot of great programming. We're a faith-based organization. So, we're Christian and we have chapel services, Bible studies. We have a master levels counselor that comes in and counsels our men and women. There's a lot of resources that we give. We provide 100% for our residents. We provide housing, we provide food, we provide hygiene, transportation, everything that they need in order to live, we give them until they get to that transition point. And then once they're at that transition point, then we start introducing things. They go out and they look for jobs. One of the benefits of the thrift store is they have an opportunity to learn job skills, training, and then when they get out there, they're able to jump back into the workforce, having a little bit of experience as opposed to just going in straight off the street.
And you mentioned those thrift stores. Would you mind telling us those locations?
Absolutely. The thrift store that's on the the northeast corner of Pima and Craycroft has been there since 1999, and it's really established in the community in Tucson, Arizona, and that's the picture from the Pima and Craycroft store. The new thrift store is at 3029 North Stone, and it's just north of Fort Lowell on Stone, and we just opened that thrift store last month. There's been a great reception in the community, at that thrift store. We're already, the first month it was in business, it was profitable.
Wow.
So, it's going really well.
Yes. So how can the people of Tucson help even more?
Well, we are 100% privately funded, so anytime anybody's able to make, a monetary contribution, we absolutely appreciate that. It costs about $1,200 a month per resident. We have 11 residents at the women's house, 1 live-in staff, 7 residents at the men's house, and 1 live-in staff, and then 2 directors, my wife over the women's home and me over the men's home. Also, if you get in contact with our thrift stores, you can donate, any of your high quality used products that we can recirculate back into the community. It's a good thing because not only are we providing for these people, we're providing great deals for people who maybe don't have the money that they need to go to a department store. And then you have the thrift store junkies who love thrift stores. They have money for department stores, but they just want to go to thrift stores because they want a deal.
I love thrifting. And you can find out more about the Miracle Center and the services they offer, including their thrift store, by calling 808-0476 808-0476. That's 808-0476. Or visit them online, Miracle Center AZ.